Okay, today we'll cover controlling area settings. And let me just share with you. Okay, controlling area settings, profit center settings, dummy profit center. Default view area document mapping. Now I will also explain what these are. What is controlling area? Let me first explain that. The controlling area first comes company, which is mother company. Okay. Under it comes controlling area. Now, what is controlling area? Now, company can have its own reporting currency. Controlling area will have its own reporting currency. Now, under controlling area, what do we have? We have profit center accounting, cost center accounting, cost, product costing, profitability analysis, which is again reporting. Okay. And what do we have else? Under controlling area comes company codes. Now company codes, under company, now company code can have its own currency. Okay. And under company code we have plant, purchase org, sales org. Okay. Under plant we have locations. Locations. Okay. And under sales org we have distribution centers, divisions. Okay. This is how the hierarchy works. So let's go down to controlling area settings. We've done some settings earlier. Maintain controlling area. Maintain. That 9. Okay. We have already configured this. And we have already configured this. Okay. Other is OKKP. Tab 9. Double click. And we have the same controls here, but additional controls here. Okay, this is also done. Assignment of company codes. That 9 is there. Okay. So reference IMG and controlling, general controlling organization, maintain controlling area, not maintain, it will be okay, S is the next step. DAP 9. Maintain number ranges for controlling documents. DAP 9. Okay. Change groups. Over here, we'll find point. Okay, we've already assigned it. RKU, RKU, find repost cost. Assign element to group. Now, why I'm doing this, I'll tell you later. RKU, RKU2, assign element to group. RKU3. And save. Now, what we are doing with this is, whenever there is a posting in FI, it has been posted to company code, but we have to reflect it in CO area. For CO area, we need cost center. Okay. So for the flow of document from FI to CO or CO area, which is controlling area, we need reposting of costs. This is what we have done. So what are the reposting of costs? Like rentals, salaries, overheads, expenses. Now, all these are expenses which are related to production, directly or indirect. Okay, right? Now, reposting of cost is necessary because once from FI to CO to cost center, it is landing as a cost which is in the cost center. It will then be transferred to materials or stock or finished goods. Okay, so that your product costing can actually tell you marginal costing view with all the cost, and that all becomes cost of sales. Okay, so this is the step. Next, okay, next step is pretty easy. Financial accounting, global settings, ledgers, integration. Now, integration of controlling, the same thing I'm actually explaining over here. FI to CO for reposting of cost. Define document types. We've already seen that. Variants. Check and define default values for posting and controlling. This is important. Now, tab 9. Tab 9, we have mapped it. Now, what is this mapping basically? This mapping is basically this. Mapping. Now, for example, FI to CO. In CO, there is a transaction of calculation of prices or indirect costing activity. Now, these are transactions. Okay, these are direct transactions, and there are hundreds of such transactions in CO, already defined by default by SAP. So these are all collected in document mapping variant. Okay, so in one document mapping variant, we have hundreds of T codes. I'll show you that also. So we are connecting the mapping variant with ledger group for this company code. Now, what is this variant? We've already discussed about the ledger. Okay. And mapping variant. Now these are transactions. This is mapping variant, and the transactions are in this mapping variant, in this folder, which is under mapping variant, and these are the transactions like reposting costs, external data transfer, actual cost center, accruals, annual cost allocation, and so on and so forth. So document types will be CO. Okay. At this point, I know it will be a little bit shady, but you will actually understand it as you actually practice it. Okay. Next, define ledger for CO version. Tab 9. Tab 9. This is also done. Next comes in controlling, profit center accounting, basic settings, set controlling area, tab 9, controlling area settings, maintain controlling area settings. Okay, this is also configured. It is also activated for legal valuation, and standard hierarchy is tab 9 for profit center. And dummy is also made. Okay. Okay. The next part is now what we have done under CO. We have profit center and we have configured standard hierarchy. Under standard hierarchy, we have group of profit centers. Now, what are profit centers? Now, these can be your retail stores or geographical locations or your products. Okay, like product, by product, I mean like summer, winter, fall, spring collection. These can be your products. Geolocation, you know already, geolocation can be any place. Retail stores, retail stores can be anywhere. Okay, and that can be again locations also. So that is your call as per the client's requirements. You can describe this. So once we have actually described the hierarchy, why do we define dummy? Because dummy profit centers are representation of cost centers which are not directly part of production but are catchers of expenses from FI side. Okay, now this is what I've actually explained. Now let's move forward and let's go to the front end. Now for front end, we'll go to accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing, centrally. Over here, tab 9. Okay. So there is no specific value, so we'll make one account. 100, 100. Tab 9. Now, this is your front-end activity. Okay. Front-end activity, GL account type is balance sheet. Account group is liabilities, and it is retained earnings account. Retained earnings. Now, we are making a GL master data. Now, this is GL master data. Control data. In control data, we will assign some controls. Now, whenever there is an entry in this account, in this company code, this is our company code, and this is the first deal that we're creating. It will be reported in this currency. Okay. And sort key. Now, sort of all the line items like transactions will be enter. If I enter, it will give me posting. As per the posting date, the line items will be arranged. Now, what are line items? I'll explain later. Field status group G001. Post automatically. Now, what is post automatically? What are line items? I'll tell you just now. Now, your first change company code to DAP9. And this is our first GL, which is already made. Okay, now this is our first GL account. Now, what are line items? Let me just tell you that. FB03 is the transaction. I'll take any AW40. This is our template company code, document list in this company code, and execute, enter. And over here we have these documents. Now these are document numbers. If you remember, we were actually assigning RKU1, RKU2, RKU3. These were what? With these were T codes attached with CO document numbers. Okay. So similarly, we have document numbers in FI as well. So I'll take this one. Double click. So this is the line item. Okay. I will actually pick up this account. Control Y, Control C. 30201. Okay, 30201 FBL3N. 30201. All items. I want to see all items of this GL account in this company code. Execute. Now I have line items as per document date, posting date. Okay. So it will be arranged and sorted as per the document date. So this is the control you give to the GL account. I hope this is clear now. Now, post automatically. Now, what is post automatically? Post automatically is for some transactions like reconciliations, adjustments, depreciation calculation, accrual calculation. What else? Interest calculation. And what else? I mean, anything that has auto calculation modes. Okay. Like, for example, taxation calculation per transaction, per line item, like sales tax, input or output. Okay. That is your automatic. It is automatically calculated by system. So some GLs will have manual entry on and some will have automatic. GL accounts which have automatic cannot be posted to directly manually. Okay. So I hope that is clear now. Okay. Next part. Let's create another GL account. DAP9. Okay, let me 400, 500. Now this 400, 500 will be our salary account. So that will be primary cost and expense 400, 500. Salary. Control data. Now, what are the controls that we'll have? Currency. 001 posting date sorting key. Cost element category will be 01. Now, what is cost element? Let me tell you that. GL is in FI. And the same is the mirror copy. Mirror copy, which is called cost element in CO. That's it. So FI GLs are cost element with category 01. We have other categories also that we'll discuss later. Now, these are the categories. Sales deduction, external settlement. So primary cost. Primary is always coming from FI. Okay. 01, create bank interest. Field status group. G002. And this cannot be post automatic because we need manual entries in this account. Save. And we have one salary account over here, and we'll copy it. And we'll create another one, 600. Continue. And it will copy all the features, but we'll just change the name. Rental. Save. Okay, save. Next, 691. Now this will be our balance sheet account. Assets. Cash account. Control data. Balances in local currency, because this is balance sheet account and it will show in local currency. Local currency is your company code currency. Okay. Sort key 01. Relevant to cash flow. Field status group G001. Post automatically? No, it will have manual entries. Save. This is cash account. Okay. Now, next step. Oh, I hope this is all clear. So, GL, master data. This is done. Now comes cost center, master data. Okay. Now, cost center, master data. How do we create that? KS01. We'll be creating 3-4 cost centers. Okay. D1001, 01, 2024 to infinity, master data. Body shop. Cost center category. Now there are multiple categories. Okay. This will be admin hierarchy. We've already made hierarchy for this. DAP 9 and profit center. Tab 9, profit center. Let's see what profit centers do we have. Only one. So this is a mistake that we'll be making. So right now we'll just close it and we'll make profit center in the next lecture.